So I went out to the property this weekend, and like an idiot, I didn't have a phone charger. So I couldn't record the video for you guys. My son-in-law recorded a short 12-second video, and he sent it to me once we got home Sunday. But I just wanted to let you guys know that yes, we did drive a well on the off-grid property. And this coming weekend, I will bring a phone charger and my tripod. As a matter of fact, I got my tripod, hell, I don't know, somewhere in the back seat there, so I can record it. But what we plan to do, and I don't know if we'll have it out, but I have an old deep freezer in my basement. Yes, it works, but it's old, it's beat up, and I wouldn't trust it to put food in it. But my thought process is if it can freeze food and you can touch the outside of the deep freezer and it's warm, that means it's got great insulation properties, right? If everything inside is frozen, but yet it's still warm to the touch on the outside. So I'm going to use it in reverse, guys. Hopefully it'll keep stuff from freezing. But my plan is to take that deep freezer out. I don't know if it's going to go out this weekend or not. It might just be a pump on the ground for now, just to test a few theories. But we plan on hooking that up this weekend. It's supposed to be an extended weekend thanks to Labor Day. So we're going to be out there for a couple days. I plan on getting some footage for you guys, but for the meantime, I have a 12-second clip I'll post somewhere on this video. Of actually hitting water. So we went down, the property that we bought, which is essentially on my mom's land. They don't use the back 5 acres, so we bought the back acre. It's heavily wooded like I like it. A lot of pine trees, so we're gonna have a lot of wind breakage in the winter. So that's a plus. That and the water table out there is really high. So we had a whole lot of pipe. We planned to go down at least 20 feet. Turns out we didn't need to go down 20 feet. And luckily we didn't have to, because as we were driving the well, we got down to about the 12-foot mark. We hit something solid and it does not want to go any further. And keep in mind, I'm lazy. So we went and rented a jackhammer to drive the well. And I had a little string that I used to pull my crossbow up into the tree stand when I'm hunting. So I just tied a 1/2-inch wrench onto the end of that and dropped it down the pipe, and you heard it hit water about 8 feet. But I wasn't satisfied with that, so we decided to drive it a little further. And we got down to the 12-foot mark, and it stopped moving. But we got plenty of water. We put a pitcher pump on there, as you guys will see if you haven't already seen in the video that I popped up. We put a hand pitcher pump on there, and we were pumping the living dog piss out of it, you guys, and she didn't run dry at all. And I'm thinking I'm lower than the pond on my mom's property. My mom still owns the front 4 acres. And she's got a pond on her property, and that's still pretty full of water. It hasn't ever ran dry. So my thought process is as long as that pond doesn't run dry, I don't think we're gonna run dry. And I mean, if I have to, I'll drive another well. It is what it is. I'll move it over a few feet and drive a new well. Now that I got kind of an idea on how to do it. I've never done it before. I was really skeptical on actually hitting water, guys, but again, we hit water. And as you can see in the video, the water's kind of murky. My son-in-law took that video literally right after we put the top of the pitcher pump on and discovered that we had hit water. And as of right now, as I'm making this video, it's running clear, really clear. And I did take the chance. I tasted the water, and it tastes better than any freaking spring water that you could buy out of the store. And I think that's what we hit. There's a natural spring that flows through the property. There's a pond actually way out back that's extremely full of water. And when you walk back to that pond, you can see an underground spring flowing into it. And there's a bunch of sand and whatever that's coming up through the natural spring. So I'm thinking we hit a good reservoir, and I hope it stays that way. If not, again, we'll drive it deeper if we have to, but I really don't want to. So this weekend when we go out, we're going to cut the pipe. We're going to put a rubber union on there, joined by a couple pieces of PVC pipe. We're going to put in a heavy duty, probably 1 inch or 1 1/4 inch check valve, so the pipe can't bleed back down. And then off the top of the pump, where the water comes out at, we're going to put a water spigot with a Y branch on it, I guess, if you will. Because again, that pump has got to feed 2 campers, my camper and my son-in-law's camper, for the off-grid property. And you guys got to keep in mind, this is just a start, so there's going to be a lot of videos to come as long as I don't forget my charger for my phone. I went to go record the video, guys, and my phone was dead, and I was searching for a charger, and like an idiot, I left them all in my semi, and I left my charger for my phone at the house also. So I was ill prepared, and I apologize to y'all for that. But we'll get her filmed for y'all. Again, I'm new to this. I'm used to talking to you guys like this. I'm not used to filming, you know, what's going on around me as far as like digging a well or whatever the case may be. So let me know what you guys think. And by the way, about 15 hours ago or so, our lovely president, from what I'm hearing, has enacted the Wars Power Act, whatever the hell that is. I haven't really looked into it much, but either way, guys, there's still a lot going on. I've been talking to another guy. I was talking to him last night. His name's Rory. He has a YouTube channel that I just subscribed to. Come to find out, we're roughly the same age. We live pretty close in proximity to each other, and we both have the same goals, ironically. And he's a war vet, so thank you, Rory. I appreciate your service, like I told you last night. I'm a huge supporter of the police and military, provided they're doing right. There are crooked ones. Crooked ones can go to hell, but the ones that swear by the flag and the Constitution, you got my support all day. But yeah, guys, there's still plenty going on that you need to be concerned about. You know, there's this whole Mpox thing going around. Who the hell knows, like, how far that's really going to go. I'm hearing there's a crap ton of vaxes for it already being warehoused. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if there's lockdowns and, you know, whatever else being implemented. Who the hell knows? This government's got an agenda, and I'm not really too sure what the agenda is, but I really don't think it's beneficial to us, guys. But if I can remember the name of Rory's channel, I'll definitely, in the next couple of videos, I'll pin it in the description below, because I suggest you guys go over and watch him also. He sent me a video of, and maybe I can find that actually. Maybe I'll pin that in the description below. But he sent me a video. He's got a bug out bag that hangs behind his driver's seat of his truck. And it's got a lot of useful get-home shit. That'll give you guys some ideas on what you guys should be doing. And don't forget, canned foods, canned meats, dry beans, rice, seasoning packages such as, you know, hell, I don't know, whatever you guys like, taco seasoning, burrito seasoning, stroganoff seasoning. I mean, there's a bazillion of them out there by McCormick's, and no, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just kind of giving you guys some ideas. So, you know, if worse comes to worse and you guys are sitting around the campfire and all you got is squirrel on a stick and a little bit of beans and rice, well, at least you can change up the flavor, you know, periodically. You know, throw a different seasoning pack in there, you know. Taco flavored beans and rice, or stroganoff flavored beans and rice, or whatever you guys like. Make sure you stock up on that shit. You can store it for quite a while. It comes in a foil pack with typically some sort of plastic liner on the inside, so it's not gonna go bad. You guys can throw that in a big ass tote, have it ready to go in your garage or something, ready to throw in the trunk of your car, or the bed of your truck, whatever it is you guys have. And again, don't forget about your pets. Make sure you have plenty of pet food on hand. Yes, pet food will go rancid, pet food will go bad, but it takes a while. So rotate out your stock, guys. Have, I don't know, if you got a small dog, have 8 to 10 bags on hand. You know, I know they're kind of pricey. They're $15 to $20 a bag, depending on what brand you buy. But rotate them out, guys. You know, once a month, go buy a couple bags, pull the bottom 2 bags out, feed that to your pets, and throw the new bags on top. Or however you guys want to do it. But make sure you have pet food. Don't leave your animals out. And whatever you do, if you got a bug out, do not leave your animals at home. I cannot stand people who think animals are just throwaway toys. Animals are pets. Animals are loyal, especially dogs. Well, hell, even cats. They don't deserve to be tossed in the trash. People who just throw away animals, leave them at the house after they move, or, you know, throw them out in the wild after they move because they can't take them to their new place, or they don't want to take them to their new place. Well, you know what? When you take on a pet, that's your responsibility. And you need to take care of that animal. I know my little dog at home, and I'll post a picture right here. My little dog at home, he's the loyalest animal in the world. I got two little dogs. I got a little male dog and a little female dog. My little male dog's about 6 years old, and he is the most loyal animal I've ever had in my life. He is my best friend. I love that dog like he's one of my kids. When I come home, he dances, and he's just jumping, and he's excited, and he's happy. When I leave for work, I hold him, I give him belly scratches, I tell him I love him, I give him kisses on the face. Yes, my big burly ass does all that. And he just looks so sad when I leave, and it breaks my heart. It's almost like I got separation anxiety. I hate leaving my dog at home, but I can't take him to work. We have a no pet policy with the company that I work for, and it sucks because it's a really good company. And I love my dog to the point I've half-assed thought about switching companies just so I can bring my dog with me. But and I hope you guys feel the same way about your pets. I mean, I don't give 2 shits about subscribers, guys. I mean, I appreciate your loyalty, but if you're one of those ones that just doesn't give a shit, leaves a dog chained up all winter long outside, that's animal abuse in my opinion. And if you're one of those, please just unsubscribe now, because I have 0 tolerance for those kind of people. If this world goes to shit, guess what? My dog is going to eat before I eat. Period. And no, he's not going to become dinner later on down the road. My dog will eat before I eat. Squirrel on a stick, rabbit, deer, it doesn't matter. Turtle. So I hope you guys are putting your animals and your children first. But the bottom line is, guys, don't stop stocking up. Sorry, I got a state cop up here, so I got to move y'all. Driving into work. I got to leave early because we're doing semi-maintenance, and we don't have a hub up here, so me and another employee were shuffling around semis today, taking them to the shop and having PMs done on them. But get stocked up, guys. Let me know what you think about this well. My redneck ass first well I've ever driven in my life. I did not think we were going to hit a well. When I dropped that line down that pipe and I heard it hit water, it floored me. Ooh, passed a skunk. Oh, that's bad. Oh, hold on. Oh my God. Woo, that was a strong one. Oh man. But yeah, for the life of me, all week last week, I knew I was going out there this past weekend to drive a well, and did not think that I was going to be hitting water at all. And we got really lucky, and we hit water. But I'll be doing a video for sure on hooking up that pump and getting her going, and I'll show you guys the pressure. It's just a cheap Harbor Freight pump, $200 pump, Drummond pump, 1 horsepower from, again, Harbor Freight. And we'll be hooking it up this weekend, so stay tuned, guys. Again, keep getting stocked up. Wars Power Act has been enacted. Biden fired it up, or whatever the hell I don't know what it does. I didn't look into it, but you guys can look it up if you'd like. Wars Power Act. I'm not sure what that does, but who knows what the hell's going to happen, guys. Got to be prepared for anything. Pandemic, EMP. I mean, there is the potential for nuclear war, but I still think that potential is very, I still think that potential is very, very low. I think the biggest things that we're going to have happen is probably civil unrest, civil war, maybe an EMP, probably a pandemic of some proportion. So just be ready for all that stuff, guys. You guys got to remember, if there's a, what do you call it, a civil war, civil unrest, stores are going to be wiped out. Police, paramedics, EMS, whatever, fire, they're all going to be stretched thin if they don't just say the hell with it and go home and protect their own families. So don't rely on those services, guys. Phones might be down, internet might be down, electricity might be out. Who knows what the hell's going to happen? Nothing could happen. This world could turn around and become a great place again, depending on what happens with the election. If we have an election, who knows what the hell's going to happen? It's time to get prepared for everything, guys. So with that being said, I love y'all. Thanks to my new subscribers. I'm going to post Rory's channel down below. You guys, please go check out that video. It's useful stuff. He's got that bug out bag on the back of his seat to his truck. It's got a lot of useful shit in it. Let him know Michigan Prepared sent you. But yeah, I love y'all. Till next time, keep getting prepared. Michigan Prepared out.